Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll motion a tight end left. Purdy setting up that play action. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Reeled in by George Kittle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready?
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Sending a tight end in motion left.
Go!
Play action now with Purdy. Complete out to the right. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Shut up!
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He breaks a tackle. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Ready?
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Bring it. Ready?
He's gonna keep this one. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the first down.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Set go.
McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw by Rodgers. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 16 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Caught by Lazard. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the red zone now. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. Again, Rodgers. Has a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Hall reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He's on the move. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Kittle brings it in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Stops for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. Tight end going in motion here. Purdy gonna go on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Jets looking for a score before halftime. First and 10 from the 41.
Where y'all going?
Rodgers here from the gun. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They give to Hall on the draw. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, here we go. Second down. Now here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Back north. Number 50.
Here's Rodgers. This throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Back north. Get right. Line back.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Go!
Looking to throw, Purdy. Launches one deep downfield. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready?
Looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Xavier Gipson now to return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Second and 13. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. From the 43. Toward Wilson, but it's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Gibson now to return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Malachi Corley reels it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Able to find Corley. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
26.
From the shotgun, Rodgers finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
30.
Again, Rodgers hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast. He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They kick the running back in motion. They'll throw again. Rodgers has it at the 7. Touchdown, New York. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jair Brown has it. And he's out the clear. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. He can run it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
3rd and just 2 to go. From the gun is Purdy. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th.
On the jump.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Take go.
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Now Rodgers. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
The throw is caught. And in, touchdown, New York. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
So once again, the Jets going for 2.
No.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Deommodore Lenoir. He's at midfield. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
On the set.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Play action now with Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Headed out right. Looking deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 4 yards, narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Desperation time here on 4th. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6.